தென்னன் புகழிலே கிடந்து சங்கத்து இருப்பிலே இருந்து வைகை ஏட்டிலே தவழ்ந்த பேதை நெருப்பிலே நின்று கற்றோர் நினைவிலே நடந்தோர் என மறுப்பிலே பயின்ற பாவை மருங்கிலே வளர்கின்ற தாய் தமிழை முதலில் வணங்கி அவையில் கூடியிருக்கும் அனைவரையும் மொழிகளின் அனைத்திற்கும் தாயாகிய தமிழுக்கு வணக்கம் செலுத்தும் பொருட்டு தமிழ் தாய் வாழ்த்திற்கு எழுந்து நிற்குமாறு அன்புடன் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். We request everyone to rise for தமிழ் தாய் வாழ்த்து.
நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ்பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் அதிர்ச்சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை தீரம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
This Tamil Thai Valthu was recited by Mr. Young Kannan, who is our court staff's ASO D section in Madurai bench of Madras High Court. Thank you, sir. We the Indians are engraved with our traditions. May we now request Honorable Mr. Justice V. Ramasubramaniam, Judge Supreme Court of India, to light our traditional lamp. May we now request Honorable Dr. Justice Anita Sumat, Judge Madras High Court, to light our traditional lamp. May we now request the Chairman of Symposium, Senior Advocate Ms. N. Krishnaveni, to light our traditional lamp. May we now request the President of MMBA, Mr. S. Srinivasa Raghavan, to light our traditional lamp. May we now request the General Secretary of MMBA, Mr. K.P. Narayana Kumar, to light our traditional lamp. Thank you, dignitaries. We invite the Chairman of Symposium, Senior Advocate Ms. N. Krishnaveni, to welcome the baronial gathering of the legal profession.
Vanakkam. Seeking the blessings of Goddess Meenakshi, I would like to begin with my welcome address. Honorable Mr. V. Justice V. Ram Subramaniam, Judge Supreme Court of India. Honorable Mr. Justice R. Subramaniam, Administrative Judge, Madurai Bench of Madras High Court. Honorable Dr. Justice Anita Sumant, Judge, Madras High Court. Honorable Mr. Justice Anand Venkatesh, Judge, Madras High Court. Honorable Mr. Justice Dama Sheshatri Naidu, former Judge, Bombay High Court. Honorable Mr. Justice Mridula R. Bhatkar, former Judge, Bombay High Court. Dr. Sanjay Jain, Professor, NLSIU, Bengaluru. Dr. V.S. Elizabeth, Vice Chancellor, Tamil Nadu National Law University, Trichy. Honorable Mr. Justice J.R. Swaminathan, Judge, Madras High Court. Mr. S. Srinivasa Raghavan, President of MMBA. Mr. K.P. Narayana Kumar, Secretary of MMBA. Other office bearers of MMBA. Mr. Veera Kadaravan, Learned Additional Advocate General. Mr. K. Govindarajan, Deputy Solicitor General of India. Mr. P. Tilak, Government Pleader. Designated Senior Advocates. Special Government Pleaders, AGPs, Government Advocates, Central Government Standing Councils, Chairmen and members of various committees, Masters of Ceremony and young and energetic advocates, students from various law colleges, staffs of MMBA, press and media. Good morning to all. I am honored and privileged to welcome this August gathering for the symposium organized by MMBA. MMBA has always been working towards the development and upliftment of the legal fraternity. It has organized several seminars, conferences, and symposiums. Every month a lecture series is also conducted. Several Supreme Court judges and High Court judges have addressed the members of MMBA. This symposium is unique in a way as it is attended by more than 400 delegates, which makes it the first of its kind at Madurai. Madurai being regarded as the land of justice ruled by the great goddess Madurai Meenakshi, I find this to be the apt place for conducting this symposium. The seed of this symposium was sown during February 2020, and it was initially scheduled to be conducted in April 2020. But the Almighty seemed to have had other plans and has selected this day to be appropriate for the symposium. MMBA has been very stern on its decision that this symposium should be inaugurated only by His Lordship, Honorable Mr. Justice V. Ramasubramanian. His Lordship had graciously accepted our invite back in 2020, and as we never wanted to miss the opportunity, we stuck to it firmly, and finally today the symposium is to be inaugurated by His Lordship, Honorable Mr. Justice V. Ramasubramanian himself. His Lordship kept his promise and honored us by his august presence to inaugurate this symposium. His Lordship further embraced our invite to elucidate on the pride of being the protons and neutrons of judiciary. I wholeheartedly welcome Honorable Mr. Justice V. Ramasubramanian, Judge Supreme Court of India, for this symposium. Welcome, Lordship. Though being a specialist in tax, Her Ladyship has never taxed the advocates. Her Ladyship has always believed the court is not the ultimate forum to resolve the highest magnitude of problems that could alternatively be resolved through mediation, as sitting together and seeing eye to eye can even melt down a Himalayan task like a dewdrops. I wholeheartedly welcome Honorable Dr. Justice Anita Suman, Judge Madras High Court, to handle a session on alternate dispute resolution. In cricket, it's possible to score a maximum of 6 runs in a ball, but His Lordship is capable of scoring a century in a ball. His Lordship sings, hits, bowls, runs, catches and fields. Earlier argued easily, now makes others jitters while arguing. Whether it's criminal side or writ side or civil side or original side or taxation or etc., etc., His Lordship excels in all the field as though it is a cakewalk for him. So I am correct in saying that he can score a century in a single ball, right? The innocence, ignorance and childishness of the adolescents, young girls who are ignorant of what sex is and what consent is, are exploited at times, but on the other hand, there also exists a perplexity regarding those adolescents' sexual relationships that has been contracted with full consent. His Lordship's discourse on this topic will beautifully reflect on how to handle this issue as well as educate the society and youngsters regarding this. I, from the bottom of my heart, would like to welcome His Lordship, Honorable Mr. Justice N. Anand Venkatesh, to this symposium. Advocacy is the basic requirement of an advocate to excel and flourish in the profession. Intelligence is the key ingredient for advocacy. If that intelligence is artificially injected into a machine, will it think like a human and will it surpass human intelligence? To deliberate on this subject, I sincerely welcome Honorable Justice Damash Eshadri Naidu, former Judge, Bombay High Court, to this symposium. Quid pro quo is vital in any human relationship. Giving consent is important for both husband and wife in marital life. Taking anything for granted is not acceptable. Though marriages in India are still pivoted on the patriarchal notions of society, consensual sex and marital rape is a matter of debate and deliberation. I welcome Honorable Ms. Justice Mridula R. Bhatkar, former Judge, Bombay High Court, Honorable Chairperson of Maharashtra Administrative Tribunal, Mumbai, to deliver her views on the concept of marital rape. Through an awareness of intersectionality, we can better acknowledge and ground the differences that exist among us, as treating unequals equally is in itself discriminatory. Race, color, gender, sexuality, ethnicity, and other grounds of negative discrimination makes no sense in today's world of justice and equity. I hereby welcome Dr. Sanjay Jain, is a professor in LSU Bengaluru, is yet to come to express his views on intersectionality in reservation. The topic of feminism is often thought of as controversial because it has been misunderstood to a large extent and is opposed to due to the patriarchal societal constructs. Feminism is grounded in the belief of equality in social, economic, and political spheres of life for all, irrespective of one's sexuality or gender identity, which makes it one of the most important topics of discussion in today's scenario. There is no hard and fast rule to define feminism, but its importance cannot be undermined, and to shed light on the importance of feminism, I welcome Dr. V.S. Elizabeth, Vice Chancellor, Tamil Nadu National Law University, Tiruchirappalli. Students of law, being the future of Indian legal system, it's imperative that they possess the knowledge regarding the up and coming legal topics that requires deliberation. I am extremely delighted to see so many students who have gathered here. I hope that this program serves as a good forum for you all to learn and grow. I welcome you all. I wholeheartedly welcome honorable judges, AAGs, DSG, office bearers of MMBA, officials of various government departments, advocates representing central and state governments, members of MMBA, members of Bar Association from various places, students, press and media to this symposium. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. We indeed today need a century for this century. With these few words, may we have the pleasure of hearing the presidential address by the President of MMBA, Mr. S. Srinivasa Raghavan.
Vanakkam and a happy morning to all. Honorable Mr. Justice V. Ramasubramaniam, Judge Supreme Court of India, the dignitaries on and off the dais, senior counsels, councils of state and central government, various senior advocates, beloved students, my dear friends, I wholeheartedly welcome one and all. The first and foremost question is, why this symposium? We have got a lot of fora to learn the subject, ranging from classroom lectures to the latest virtual conferences, Zoom platform, etc. But let me just explain in 2 minutes as to the necessity of convening this convention. First of all, what my granny told me and taught me is that what a student learns is a heap of information. The information by itself would not become knowledge unless the information is applied by him. The applied information becomes the knowledge of the person, if it is applied properly, as I said. And the knowledge acquired by a person through his experience will become wisdom if the knowledge is used and applied by others. So information becomes knowledge when applied by themselves, and knowledge becomes wisdom when others follow you. This is what the distinction of knowledge and wisdom which my grandmother taught me. So this is where I stand before you. And I believe in a particular word called sharing. Sharing is a magical word in the sense that when a joy is shared, it becomes almost double. When a misery is shared, it becomes half. But when knowledge is shared, it becomes manifold. This is the magic of the word sharing. So we are here to share the wisdom of the dignitaries who are going to teach you the various finest aspects of the emerging trends in law. Many eyebrows would have raised on the subject being deliberated today. My only answer is that the usual way of teaching or deliberating on Article 226 or 32 or 115 CPC or 151 or 482 is almost become little bit stale, and the delegates here mostly request us to go for an emerging trend. So we have chosen the topic with the consent of the resource person. The topics are of emerging trend. This is the purpose of holding this symposium on this emerging trend of law. And education is something which is not only important in institutions, and we have a lot of platform, and this symposium I am sure that will be, I want to borrow a term used by our chief guest, cynosure. I hope this knowledge you are going to gain here will be the cynosure in the future in your endeavor. And I have only one thing to say about the resource persons available here. And I am indeed very happy and privileged to have these dignitaries here, and they were magnanimous enough at the call of myself, requesting them to attend this symposium, not even a single minute of hesitation from the chief guest to other dignitaries. So I thank one and all for the consent you have extended to us. And I have only one take-home message to all the delegates here. Please don't stop your think process our thought process from this hall itself. Seniors, I request all of you to share the information and knowledge and wisdom you have got to your juniors. Juniors, please explore the law by doing research on this subject. And students, the future of this society, please learn it in proper way and see that you are inculcating the message you are going to learn from today. And the final word from our youth is this: please don't stop learning, because life never stops teaching. Thank you.
It's the age-old practice which is treasured. Sir, thank you very much for reminding us the need for this symposium. With these few words, it's time and a privilege to honor the speakers of the day. May we invite Honorable Mr. Justice V. Ramasubramaniam to be honored by the President of MMBA, Mr. S. Srinivasa Raghavan, with a memento. Mr. Srinivasa Raghavan, President of MMBA, is honoring the Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Justice V. Ramasubramaniam, with a memento. May I request the Senior Advocate, Ms. N. Krishnaveni, the Chairperson of the Lexicon, to honor Honorable Dr. Justice Anita Sumant with a memento.
May we now request Mr. Veera Kadiravan, Senior Advocate, Additional Advocate General, to honor the Honorable Mr. Justice N. Ananth Venkatesh, Judge, Madras High Court, with a memento.
May I request Senior Advocate Mr. Isaac Mohan Lal to honor Honorable Ms. Justice Mridula R. Bhatkar, former Judge, Bombay High Court, Chairman, Administrative Tribunal, Mumbai. Mr. Isaac Mohan Lal, Senior Advocate, honoring Honorable Ms. Justice Mridula R. Bhatkar with a memento.
May we now request Mr. S. Meenakshi Sundaram, Senior Advocate, to honor the Honorable Mr. Justice Damashe Shadri Naidu, former Judge, Bombay High Court, and Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India, with a memento.
Now that we have our admin judge, Honorable Mr. Justice R. Subramanian, may we have the pleasure of him on the dais, please.
May we now request the General Secretary of MMBA, Mr. K.P. Narayana Kumar, to honor the Honorable Mr. Justice R. Subramanian, Judge, Madras High Court, with a memento. May we now request Ms. Adi Lakshmi Logamurthy, Advocate, to honor Dr. V.S. Elizabeth, Vice Chancellor, Tamil Nadu National Law University, Tiruchirappalli, with a memento.
Thank you, Lordships. Thank you, dignitaries. May we request the dignitaries on the dais to be escorted back to the auditorium seats. We are patiently waiting to witness an audiovisual document which will show us the growth of MMBA, the growth of its members, by the tireless contribution of its leaders, donors, and the participants. A short audiovisual document for all the delegates to see as to why we are here in the symposium today. Having witnessed and acknowledged the growth of MMBA, we would appreciate the efforts put in the symposium at the end of all the sessions. May I now request the pleasure of Honorable Mr. Justice V. Ramasubramanian, Judge, Supreme Court, to e-launch the symposium and declare it open.